What's up, guys? Dylan Rush with Cage Side Press, joined today by a Brazilian mixed martial artist boasting an 11-4 professional record. Current Bellator welterweight set to take on Dante Schiro at Bellator 290 in Los Angeles, California on February 4th. Mr. Neiman Gracie, how you doing, Neiman?
Doing great and a pleasure to be here with you guys.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I got to ask you, I'm from New York City, New York. I know Renzo has the gym out there. Do you still train there? Do you still go to New York to get some training in nowadays?
Yeah, I go there sometimes, like once a month. I try to be there for a week. But New York is too cold and I like California better.
Understandable. Did you grow up in New York though? Is that where you grew up most of the part or no?
I grew up in Brazil, in Rio de Janeiro, and when I was around 19, I moved to New York and I stayed there for like 12 to 13 years, a long time.
Wow. Okay. I read that you got into Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu at 7 years old. Could you imagine life without it?
No, man, like it actually was younger than that, because we start playing at the house and I didn't even know what I was doing. I thought it was just a game, but I was learning how to choke and choke people. So I can't imagine my life without jiu-jitsu.
Wow. Have you ever gotten any working with Daniel Gracie?
Yes, a lot. Daniel was my cousin and he taught me a lot. I lived with him in Connecticut for almost a year and I was taking classes with him every day.
Wow, he is one of the funniest people I met. I went out to Philadelphia. I did an interview with him. I
Oh,
know
really?
he's out in Vegas now, right?
Yeah, yeah, he's right here. He texted me the other day for me to go there and train with him. So after this fight, I'm definitely gonna spend some time there with him.
Maybe I'll see you there one day. I need to make a trip out there one day. So
Awesome.
you're on a two-fight losing streak. Logan Story and then Goiti Yamuchi. What have you looked to change or what have you worked on most as you look to get back into the win column?
I think I will learn a lot when we lose. So I change a couple of things in my game plan and in my training, and I think bringing the fight to where I'm good at is the most important, and that's what I'm looking to do in this fight.
Makes sense. So you were originally supposed to fight Michael Lombardo, right, for this event?
Yes.
Did he get injured or he pulled out of the fight?
I don't even know. I was training. When I finished training, I look at my phone and there was a new contract with a new name. So I didn't even know what happened. They just say, "Oh, the guy's out. This is the new guy." I just sign my name and that's it.
You didn't even care, right? No hesitation. So the new
No,
guy, Dante Schiro, it's his fourth fight in Bellator. What do you know about him? What makes this a good stylistic matchup for yourself?
I think he's a pretty complete fighter. He's kind of good everywhere. So it's going to be a fun fight, and he's not afraid of engaging on the fight. So I think that's going to be what's going to make a fun fight.
And you're living in California now, right? So it's not too bad a commute to the event to fight with
Yeah,
you.
it's like 30 minutes from here. I can't wait, man.
Wow. So you're probably gonna have some family and friends in the audience, right?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, awesome. I know, of course, you train at King's MMA, right? In
Yes.
California. What can you tell me about Rafael Cordero, how he's influenced you in your mixed martial arts career?
Oh, he's amazing. I think he's the best coach in the world, because he's not only good at one thing, he knows everything about fighting. So it's been great to have him by my side, and he's gonna be there with me. And we've been working really hard to get this win.
He'll be in your corner for this one as well.
Yes, yes, always.
Cool. I gotta ask you just real quick, since you fought him and the title fight is coming up in your division, Logan Story, he's taking on Yaroslav Amosov at Bellator 291, February 25th. Any idea how that one's gonna go? Do you have any thoughts about that matchup?
I don't know. It's gonna be tough. Like the first fight that they had was really tough. So it's very hard to predict what's gonna happen. But I'm sure it's gonna be a great, great fight.
One of the first, well, I only started doing these interviews and started covering mixed martial arts last January. So it's only been about a year. Next week, it will be my 1 year anniversary. I got to tell you
Nice.
just real quick, one of the best fights of the year for me, without a doubt, was you and Logan Story. That was like,
Yeah,
because it was billed as the battle for ground supremacy. It was supposed to be wrestling
crazy.
crazy. I would have never expected. I don't think either of you were on the ground for more than a second. So I,
Yeah,
that was awesome.
but was a great, great fight. Very
Definitely,
tough
right?
fight.
Yep. What can we expect out of you? I know you're fully focused on this fight ahead up in, what is it, a week or two, 2 weeks? But what can we
2 weeks.
expect for you for 2023? What is this year going to look like for Neiman Gracie?
I want to be very active, and I want to get a lot of fights this year, maybe 4 fights. So the year is just beginning, and I already have one. So I just want to keep going and have a lot of fights this year. That's the main thing, you know.
Definitely, definitely. All right, I got a little speed round for you, all right? Just a couple quick questions. All right, I'll start with the first one. Who is the MMA GOAT?
For the first question is the toughest question. I don't know, man. I think John Jones is the MMA GOAT.
We're going to see him
Yeah.
back in action soon.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
Who was your favorite fighter growing up?
Another tough one, because if I say one uncle, then the other one will beat me up. I think Rickson Gracie.
Yeah, okay. That's a good one. What is your favorite submission to practice nowadays?
I like arm bars. I like rear naked chokes, foot locks. I don't know.
You do
I'll
everything.
say, yeah, maybe arm bar.
Arm bar, okay. So this one's a little weird. Dream opponent, dream venue. It doesn't have to be a welterweight. It doesn't have to be a Bellator current fighters. Anyone past or present. Who would you like to fight? And what is the dream venue, the dream place you'd want to fight one day?
Yeah, it's not weird at all, because I actually have this. It's Kazushi Sakuraba in Pride in Tokyo Dome in Japan, you know?
Yep, that's awesome, man. Wow, you had that ready. You knew right off the bat. Okay.
Yeah, I always dream of this fight, but unfortunately, it's never gonna happen, you know?
Well, you'll definitely have some. Maybe you'll fight in Japan. Yeah, have you fought in Japan before or no?
No, I want to fight there. Yeah.
Maybe the next Ryzen versus Bellator. Maybe you'll be on the
Yeah,
next.
yeah.
That would be
Yeah.
cool. All right, I finished every interview with this question. I'm curious to hear what you have to say. When it's all said and done, fighting, training, coaching, whatever it may be, what do you want people to remember most about Neiman Gracie?
I think a guy that never give up on his dream and try everything that I could to live my dream and to make my dream come true, you know? So just a guy that really strive for what he wants and never stop to look back, you know?
That's a good way to be remembered. A lot of people out there have dreams and they don't chase them the way that
They
you
don't try. They don't even try, man.
day in and day
it's a
out.
shame.
Yeah, it is a shame.
It's a shame.
But thank you, man, for taking the time. I appreciate it. I'll be at Bellator 290. I look forward to talking
Awesome.
to you in person, man.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
You good, bro.